I'm going to show you 3 back exercises to help you if you're suffering from lower back pain. These exercises have really helped with my rehabilitation. They're very simple exercises that you can implement right now. So the first exercise I'm going to show you is something called a bird dog. Now the bird dog looks like this. Okay, so you're going to take one arm out, one leg out, and then one hand, which is the opposite. Okay, and you're just going to hold that position. You want to try and get the pelvis kind of facing like opposite the bench, opposite the floor, not tilting either way, but just in line with the floor. Okay, and you're just going to hold that. So you point the toes up the ceiling, squeeze the glutes, contract the lower back, take the right hand up, and you want to hold that for, well, as long as you can without becoming too uncomfortable. So like 10-15 seconds to begin, work up to about 30 seconds, and then swap sides. Okay, now the reason why this exercise is effective is basically in your spine, a lot of people have very, very weak backs. The back is one of the fastest muscles to atrophy, which means to lose muscle tissue. So if you don't train your back, then it's very, very easy to get a sore back. So a lot of people, what happens is they'll injure their back, but then after they've injured it, they'll not train their back, they'll avoid training the muscles in their back, and their back gets a hell of a lot weaker. So one thing that's very, very important to do with an exercise like this is to actually start to train the muscles of your lower back. Specifically what we're working on here with this exercise is there's a group of muscles that run along your spine, along the back of your spine. They're referred collectively as your multifida. So they're like a group of little muscles that go at the back of your spine. Now training, they can get very, very weak. And if they're weak, it's very hard for them to stabilize your spine, which can increase your chance of lower back pain, especially if you have any kind of disc or spinal injury. So it's very, very important that you actually train those small muscles. So I'll just show it to you again. So you're taking out one arm, so one leg, you're taking out one arm, and you're just going to hold that shape. Again, you're trying to get it, the more you can get it like parallel to the floor, the better. Alright, now, once you can do this one comfortably, you can progress to driving the knee in and out, trying to point that toe up to the ceiling, and then if you're comfortable there, you can progress one hand on the head, all the way in, so get that full movement of the spine, all the way out. All the way in, all the way out. Yeah. So a lot of times when you have a back injury, a lot of people are very afraid of moving their back. However, when you do injure your back, I mean this is one of my opinions, but when you do injure your back, you can create scar tissue. And you know, with any scar tissue, if you ever injured yourself, the scar tissue is not as flexible as the other tissue around it, so it becomes very, very stiff. And if your back gets stiff, it's more sensitive to movement. So the important thing is to start mobilizing your back, so to start getting it used to movement again. So you're basically getting the tissue flexible again. So of course you don't want to do any like crazy Yankee jerky movements that it's not used to if you haven't done anything, but start off with some very, very gentle movements for your back to get your back moving. Next exercise I'm going to show you is the cat camel. So basically, this is moving the spine. Now, you don't necessarily want to move it where it's uncomfortable, but just getting the spine used to some movement again. So you're mobilizing the tissue around your spine and getting it used to movement again, so you don't get a pain response whenever you move your spine. So let me show you. You basically just tucking in the pelvis, putting it away. Tucking in the pelvis, putting it away. Tucking in the pelvis, putting it away. As time goes on, you can kind of make that movement more pronounced. That's it, all right? So start off with 10-20 reps. You can repeat that one like 2 or 3 times through the day, just get the tissue used to be mobilized. That is an excellent one. Just get your back used to moving. All right, final exercise I'm gonna show you is the glute bridge. So let me show you the exercise first. All right, shoelaces. So the exercise, the glute bridge. You're squeezing the glutes, bridging up. Alright, and you're basically with this one, you're getting your glutes used to working. So a lot of times when people have lower back pain, their lower back is overactive and their glutes are very, very weak. So they're basically using their lower back to move a lot more than they should, so it's a tired lower back. With the glute bridge, what we're just training your body to do is to switch on this muscle, which can give some release to the lower back. If you have very, very weak glutes, which most people do, especially people that suffer from lower back pain, you might find this challenging. So in which case you may want to even start with like supporting yourself. That's absolutely fine, okay? So holding onto your bum cheeks, squeezing your bum cheeks, Again, just holding it like that. All right. From there, you can progress into the dynamic one. All right, guys. So there you have it. There's 3 exercises that I taught you today. So the cat camel, the bird dog, and the glute bridge. So all of those, if you incorporate them into your program, could really help with your back rehabilitation. I recommend starting off with 1 set, and 1 set a day, building up to 2 sets, and just gradually increasing the reps and sets and time under tension as you go for each exercise. All right, guys. If you liked the video or found it helpful, please do like the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you like, share the video. And of course, any training questions, please feel free to fire them my way. Thank you very much, guys. It's Tim Robinson from Tim Robinson Coaching.